Hi everybody and welcome to the Great Outdoors this week. Most of you have heard the fables about the pheasant hunting in southwestern North Dakota. Well, we thought it was high time that the Great Outdoors found out about it firsthand. The fantastic pheasants of Mott, next on the Great Outdoors. Southwest North Dakota, known for farmland and pheasants. This place is not a secret. In fact, sportsmen from around the nation come here in search of the ringneck, and as we found out, they don't have to look very far. A solid management program and a substantial increase in CRP acres has created a pheasant-producing factory and a near-perfect setting for an upland bird hunt of a lifetime. Kicking him up. Anyway, Donka. Work hard, Donka. Go get him. Come on, go! Up, up, up! I gotta kick him and he won't fly.
He's wounded, I think.
Must be hurt. Boy, he did not want to fly. You talk about holding tight. Here you go, Case. Let's look at him. Yo! Yeah, nice.
Nice patience, Chad.
Talk about holding tight. That thing, we had to kick him, didn't we, to get him to fly? You want to carry him? All right, thanks, buddy. Well, I tell you, as soon as that wind comes down some, it changes things, though, doesn't it? At least they're flying a little bit today. Encouraging to see this many birds around. The wind can really pose problems for an upland game hunter. We had high winds, and as you saw, the birds were either running or holding very tight. The best approach then is to bunch a little closer together as hunters, walk much slower and into the wind to control your scent and sound. And keep in mind, when they flush, most birds will try to fly with the wind, which could mean swinging over your shoulder. So keep safety in mind and watch that muzzle. It's a rooster pheasant. Get up, 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 up. Up. Get him, Billy. Attaboy, Billy. Fetch him here, Billy. He's right at my feet. That's amazing. So cool. And they just go straight up. Fetch him up, Donka. Come on. Fetch him. He's on him. He's on him. Look at that point. All right.
Walk all the way up here while you guys are down there. All the way along the fence line.
Come on, Donka. Come on, Donka. Good boy, Donka. Oop.
Good boy, Donka. Nice bird.
We're the guests this week of Ward
Good boy,
Muscatel
Donka.
and his family, about a dozen
Hey, that's
hunters
a
in
super
all,
nice bird.
hunting on the Bob
Hold that
Keller
one up
Ranch
for us.
just outside of Mott.
That's nice. Yeah.
Now, because of the terrific management
Beautiful.
in this area, the quality
And
of
that
these
one was
birds
holding
is
extremely
tremendous,
tight again.
with plenty of
Yeah,
healthy,
he did not
mature
wanna
pheasants to
move
be
one
had.
muscle. Donka finally had to just lunge at him, and then he got up.
Now, you might think that wouldn't be the case with all the hunting pressure this area gets, and it gets plenty. But a combination of climate, cover, and conservation creates pheasant numbers that make Mott a truly special place.
This is definitely a beautiful mature pheasant there. He's got beautiful color. The crown on him is just pretty. It's a nice one. He should go on the wall. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's our. Yeah, this isn't bad, huh?
One more.
What one walking Mott will do for you right there. Beautiful pheasants.
One more joint.
We're gonna go walk and get some more. We'll be back with more great Mott pheasant hunting on the Great Outdoors right after this. You gotta watch the ground, don't watch the air.
Well, I saw both those ones running in front of me.
It's amazing that.
Somebody got him.
Oh geez, what are we shooting for there? Come on, Gunner. That was too close.
Oh yeah, I couldn't shoot.
This is so thick that you just have to. You know, it's almost a case, malls, where they get up so close to you that you can't hardly get a good shot.
You have to really wait to get them when they're out there. And
Isn't that amazing? Like that last one, was right here. It almost hit me in the face.
was
when
he
it
dead
jumped.
or was he alive?
But it's exciting. There's no doubt about that.
Good job, shotgun.
Another special guest this week is my good friend Mike Malmberg. Mike is the head football coach in Hawley, Minnesota, where he spends most of his time in the fall building what has become one of the most respected prep football programs in the Red River Valley. He's also a native of Oaks, North Dakota, so he's no stranger to pheasants, and even the busiest football season won't keep Malls from his love of the outdoors.
How does a football coach get away this time of year to go shoot pheasants anyway?
No, you don't. You just got to make time, I guess.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where, you know, it's one of those things that kind of gets you off your mind, off everything else. And, you know.
Especially this time of year, when we're shooting these pheasants today, we're just after the last regular season game for Hawley and all the other Minnesota schools, so it's a good time to get a little break before the big postseason.
Yeah, I agree. You know, I think it's a good time for me to get away from the kids to get away from me, and
Yeah.
the kids to get out and do some hunting too. You know, I think a lot of my players like to hunt. And
Yeah.
nice little break for them to go out and do something too. So,
Like
you know,
a lot of us,
I eat, live, and die football, but
yeah.
you know, there's other things in life too, and you know, this is one of them. The outdoors is, you know, pheasant hunting is probably my favorite hobby to do. I love getting out and getting a flush right in front of you and scaring the pants off you. I enjoy that. So.
Like a lot of us, you got the love for hunting from your dad, didn't you?
Yeah, you bet. And, you know,
Yeah.
dad, brothers, you know, it's just like we were
Ron
talking about that,
Oaks.
how fortunate we probably are because, you know, somebody was there to take us out and teach us. And, you know, I feel bad when some kids don't get that opportunity or don't know what it's like to be out in something like this.
You had good pheasant hunting when you were growing up around Oaks, but you've been coming here for a while, and this is really all it's cracked up to be, isn't it? I
You
mean,
bet.
this
I
is
mean-
not a false advertisement.
All you gotta do is drive out here in the mornings and see how many birds are flying around,
Yeah,
running around. it's phenomenal. I mean, Oaks was good when I was a kid growing up in that area, and it's not like, you know, it hasn't been as good lately as it was. But no, me also, that since I moved away from North Dakota too, it's more of a trip for me now. You know, where you can't go out your back door and walk a railroad track and shoot a couple roosters. So and also it's got to be more of a trip now.
Yeah. Let's go get a few more then.
All right.
Come on, Billy.
Shotgun, go!
There was a bunch right in here, wasn't there?
Shotgun caught that one. Wouldn't even fly.
Oh yeah. Gotta go slow, obviously. How many do you think we walked by? Yeah, lots. Oh, Billy caught him.
Is that one? He got that one too?
That's two pheasants that are holding so tight that they let the dogs get them right on the ground. Yep, you could tell he was real birdie. And he was sitting down there with a pheasant. Is that unbelievable? Yeah. Man, that's unbelievable. That gives you an idea how many we walked by. Come on, Bill, go get another one. Right there. It's coming towards you, Mike. He's right at your feet.
Get him, Chet.
All right. Boy, he held tight too. Fetch him up, guys. Fetch him up, Billy. Bring him here, Billy.
God, they hang tight.
Come on, shotgun. Bring him here, shotgun. Bring him here, shotgun. Fetch him here. Come on.
Shotgun likes to hold on to him.
Good boy. Good boy.
He doesn't want him to let go.
Good boy. All right. There's another one that wasn't going to move, though.
Nope. Yep.
Yeah, and this wind, though, it's an advantage because they hold so much that you get such good shots. Job, shotgun. Good boy. All right. They're right in this thick grass. I mean, they are not moving from this grass either.
Come on, shotgun.
They just need to stay right in here.
A couple of things to keep in mind if you like the looks of these beautiful mott pheasants. Yes, the numbers of birds in this country is truly unbelievable. But even so, they won't just walk up and jump in the back of your truck. In other words, be prepared to put on some miles if you want to get at the best spots. Also, it always holds true that the further you get from the road, the better the action is. So get out after them. Another item to consider is the time of year you schedule your hunt.
That doesn't look like a snow cloud. I've never seen one. We might have some inclement North Dakota weather before we're done.
We're here fairly early in the season.
Good boy.
Many hunters prefer, however, to wait until a bit later when there's a light dusting of snow on the ground. The snow improves visibility a great deal and the birds won't hold so tightly. But if you come early like we have, it's almost a necessity to have a couple of good dogs in tow. You've seen how the pheasants have been holding in the wind, and I guarantee you we walk past plenty even with the dogs. A good pointing or flushing dog is ideal. We're hunting behind Tom Muscatel's beautiful German short-hair pointer named Donka. Also Billy and Shotgun, a couple of black labs who do a super job of flushing and retrieving. Also try to make sure you've got at least one good handler in your hunting party. The extra care and time it takes to transport and handle dogs and keep them fed and happy is well worth the added results in flying pheasants. And the final thing to keep in mind if you're on your way to Mott is plan ahead. Mott has turned pheasant hunting into big business, so much so that it has become not so affectionately known as the land of the no hunting sign. Landowners protect the access to these birds with very good reason. Fee hunting pays a lot of bills in this part of the world, but the rates are not out of line. The landowners are more than generous with their time, knowledge of the area, and super accommodations. So plan ahead, and believe me, if you love these birds, it's well worth it. Coming up next on The Great Outdoors, we'll show you how the pheasants of Mott can be a true family affair. We'll be right back.
I got the boys along. Pretty good situation to get the boys into hunting with this many birds
Well, you
around
bet.
here.
You know, that's kind of my fondest memories. Kind of with my dad when I was a little guy out, and you know, they got to start sometime, and they're having a great time.
Yeah, and when you get opportunities, that makes it more fun for them rather than walking all day and not seeing anything.
You bet. So we saw a couple fields this morning with probably 150 birds in them. You know, that kind of gets you excited.
Sure does.
Yeah.
Let's walk this field here.
You bet.
There's a rooster right there. They just landed all right there. Okay, there they all landed. Fellas, they're still in there. Okay, we got to take this carefully though, otherwise we're going to mess it up. By any direction, who knows where they might go.
They're probably going to get up with the wind and come back across.
There they are right there. Look at them, they're all roosters. Every one of them. Stay down, guys. Look at them all. That was just 10 roosters right there's 11.
Okay, we'll have to get down. Let's go down this way a little bit.
Yeah, we got to get down this way.
Come on, boys. We'll just go down there.
Let's move right down here.
Spread out about, what do you think, about 40, 50 yards apart?
Yeah, we're going to have to go really slow.
You get your safe on the gun, bud. Like we've learned gun safety, okay? You stay right here. And you shoot at anything that's coming this way. Don't shoot over this way. Okay? You can shoot out in front of you, okay? Look at me, look at Dad. Like a clock, you can shoot out in front of you. Okay? All right, you come with me. Okay? I'm going to post Casey right next to me. Yeah. You want me to do that? I want you to get the gun up like this.
That's good. That's far enough forward. You don't want to get too far apart either.
Go down that way just a little bit.
Up here, Case. So
go down that way just a little bit.
Always make sure where you're
Get
shooting.
ready, don't shoot.
Take your time and squeeze it off. That's all
Casey?
you got to worry about.
Remember, just right out in front of you.
Always
Don't
make
swing
sure
towards
where you're shooting.
Ted, just right out in front of you, okay?
Okay. Let's walk real slow. Real slow. Even slower than that.
Do we stay right here, or do you want to walk in on them?
Let's stay down here.
All right. Good. Good boy. You got one, didn't you? You got his first
rooster. Hold up, Casey. Hold up. Hold up. No, that's a roof. Hand. Hold up, Casey. Hold up. We're okay. Okay, come on. Rooster! Is that a hen?
It's a rooster coming,
Hold it,
rooster!
All right, come on. Slow, slow. We got a couple wounded birds up here. Did you get one, Case? I think you did. Good shooting. Okay, why don't you stick over there with Dad now, Case? And I'm gonna find these wounded birds. There goes a bunch more. There goes another one right at you, Wart.
Colt, where was your bird at?
It's a hen.
Hen!
Oh, go. There's one right behind you, Scott. Hen. One of the best parts about this area and all the pheasants that they have is the opportunities for getting kids involved. And Ward has got both of his young boys with us on this trip, and this is a nice opportunity for you to get the kids out here.
Oh, it's a lot of fun. I tell you, you know, just watching them, it's almost more fun than shooting myself, watching my kids, you know, do it. They both got their first rooster, so they're pretty fired up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is over here. Got the big rooster right there.
Yeah.
First one of ever.
Yep. First one ever.
For Colt and for
Casey.
For Casey.
Yep.
Both boys got their first pheasant ever on this trip. That's kind of the way it was for all of us. I know my dad is who got me into hunting, and you're the same way. Your dad.
Oh, you bet. You bet.
And your dad's here too.
My dad's here. My uncle from Washington. We got quite a crew out here.
So you got 3 generations of muscatels out shooting pheasants, and that's what it's all about, isn't it?
You bet.
Any frustrations when you come on here about getting on the land at all? I mean, there's so many posts. It's like, that's all you see out here, isn't it?
It used to be, but you know, pretty much now we've kind of got our ducks in a row. We've got land lined up. Or I'm pretty fortunate. I've got a couple fellows that work for me that their relatives have land out here, and it's nice people.
But it's difficult if you don't do it that way, isn't it?
Oh, it's terrible. Yeah, everything is posted up pretty tight otherwise.
Colt, what do you think of that bird? Good one, yeah. All right.
All right.
I guarantee that's a couple of kids who will be hooked on pheasant hunting for life.
Fair enough coverage.
Nice and slow.
I don't see what he saw. Well, the little pony fence. He didn't want us.
The fruits of a couple days' work with 10+ hunters is obvious, but this is perhaps the most important part of the hunt, taking care of your birds, especially when it's warm early in the season. If you clean your birds quickly and get them in the freezer right away, you'll have great pheasant on the table for the holidays. And this too can be a great learning experience for the young outdoorsman.
Yeah, another beautiful southwestern North Dakota pheasant. Look at the colors on him. Folks, I guess we found out for sure, and heard the stories, but the pheasants of Mott are indeed fantastic. We've had one wonderful trip here shooting these beautiful birds in southwestern North Dakota. We got to thank Ward Muscatel and family for inviting us along on this fantastic trip. Bob and Edna Keller, whose land we got to run around on today and get after some of these birds. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you next week on The Great Outdoors.